Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Virgo. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, Virgo, so we have the Ace of Cups. All right, your person, let's see how else they're showing up. All right, and we see the Four of Pentacles. Okay, someone focused on their stability. This may be someone around you, Virgo, who's holding back. They're viewing you as the Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And the connection, we see the Judgment card, all right? And they're also showing up as the Six of Swords. So this is someone who's going to feel like home to you, Virgo. With the Six of Swords, they're coming in with peace, and this is someone who's going to really calm your nervous system. This is someone who's also, I just feel like this person's going to feel like home to you, Virgo, with this Four of Pentacles and the Six of Swords energy. The Ace of Cups here is a really strong indication that this is someone completely brand new. And of course, my intentions for my singles new love readings on the weekends are that this is not somebody from your past, but somebody brand new coming towards you. And I like this confirmation with the Ace of Cups. This is someone who has a lot of love to give, and this is someone who's ready for a new beginning. I do feel like this person is most likely around you, or they start off like, watching you, checking you out. They see you as really grounded, stable, secure, taking good care of your health, your house, your home, your finances. I feel this person's going to be very loving, very sweet, very affectionate. We see the Five of Pentacles. This is someone who's definitely experienced some disappointments in love. This may be someone who's been feeling a little bit lonely, of course, until they meet you. But this is also someone who I feel like is not afraid to be on their own. But I do feel like they're kind of done being single. They're really looking for partnership. They're looking for stability and security. And we see the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this person may also be working hard towards their financial security. So for some of you, maybe they've experienced either some health issues or some financial issues here, and they're working hard towards, getting to where they want to be. So I definitely feel like this person is on the up and up here. And we see that you're going to be feeling like the Two of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you're going to be making a decision here to have a new beginning with this person, Virgo. You both might be holding back. I kind of feel like you don't want to hold back from this person, because most likely you're sensing that there's something pretty special here between you and this person. All right, let's see what else we need to know about them. What else do my Virgos need to know about them? All right, this person is passionate. There's never a dull moment with this type of person who enjoys life fully. They could be an exciting lover. They could be a Capricorn. Now, the Four of Pentacles is Sun and Capricorn energy. So this person, regardless of what their actual sun sign is, they embody this Capricorn energy of, their work and stability being a high priority. They're reliable. They're pragmatic, they're wise. They also are determined to have success. So if they've experienced some sort of financial loss, or they're not where they want to be when it comes to their health or their body or their wellness, you do meet them as they're transforming, or as they're working hard towards getting where they want to be. Now we have Daddy's Girl coming through. So my readings are not meant to be gender specific, my lovely Virgos, but some of the cards that I use are. And this is someone who has a close-knit relationship with their father. So they may look a lot like their father. Maybe they've followed in their father's footsteps. Maybe they're a caregiver for their father. Or they had or have a close-knit relationship with their father, whether he's alive or crossed over. And this person may have maybe a single parent, or may have a daughter in particular. All right, and we see that this person is relaxed, that you're going to feel super at ease with this person who's super approachable. Again, I feel like you two are quite similar in a lot of ways here, my lovely Virgos. All right, so let's see what else we need to know about this person. Okay, what else do my Virgos need to know here about this person? I do feel this person has considerable stability. I feel like they're practical, pragmatic, and wise. Okay, we're seeing a pleasant surprise. So this person, it may be a pleasant surprise to you that they have such deep feelings for you, or they're as passionate as they are. But it may just also be a pleasant surprise when you meet this person, right? Like it comes in some sort of unexpected manner. We see this person could be in their 50s. Now, these are really specific messages that are going to be confirmation for some of you, but they're not going to resonate with all of you. And this person may be taller than average. Again, a confirmation message for some of my Virgos, but it's not going to be for all of you, and it doesn't mean it's not your reading. We also see best kept secret. So I'm wondering if there's so much more than meets the eye here with this person, or there's secret feelings, secret admirer vibes here, Virgo. So let's see what else you need to know about them. I feel like this person's very loving and giving with the right person. Maybe not with everyone. Are they like open to everyone? But they're very loving and giving like once they make that choice. Yeah, I feel like your person, courtship energy in reverse, is somebody who, I don't know if they're sick of dating or they haven't been dating. They've been focused on themselves, their health, their finances. And we see mature woman showing up in reverse. Again, my readings aren't meant to be gender specific, but this usually to me indicates this person might not look their age. So if they're a little bit older, they definitely look younger. And if this person is younger than you, Virgo, or younger, they definitely have a maturity about them. Some of you too, their last relationship, they were dealing with someone who was quite immature or manipulative or brought them a lot of drama. This person definitely doesn't like that type of energy. And we see, yeah, this person may have freed themselves from some sort of karmic situation. They may have, if it was a divorce or separation, this person may have lost a bit of money or maybe was feeling quite drained by that situation. But I feel like, they're determined not to repeat any of those past mistakes here, Virgo. Some of you, they may have a history with the law. That's not going to be for all of you. But yeah, I do feel like this person, maybe they were dating somebody who was quite immature or emotionally manipulative here in the past. All right, what else do we need to know? All right, this person may come from overseas. All right, so they could, you could meet them as they're moving to your country. This can also just be their background, right? Like their parents or their grandparents, or they, speak a different language or come from a different country. This person may have dark hair. They spend their money quickly, okay? And some of you, they are working on their finances right now, okay? And we see they can speak more than one language fluently. I definitely get that vibe here. And they also have been extremely hurt by a loved one in the past. So it does look like their last relationship may have been a bit of a doozy, right? May have been a difficult one. That I feel this person took some time to heal from that for sure. But it definitely feels like they're ready to get back out there. They're ready for something new. And they're definitely seeing that with you, Virgo, with the Queen of Pentacles. She's oftentimes my entrepreneurial card here in the deck. So some of you might have your own business. This person might come into your job. You might go into theirs. But I'm just seeing this person sees you as somebody who's grounded, somebody they feel relaxed and at ease with, somebody who's solid, stable, and secure. And that's what they offer, and that's what they're looking for. All right, Virgo, so they're also seeing you as the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you're the first person in a while that they actually see potential with, a potential for something solid and secure. And they see you as, I do feel like you see this person someplace you go back to. So like work, school, the gym, somewhere out and about in the community, somewhere you like to go. They see you as patient, practical, hardworking, and they are all of those things, and they're looking for someone who matches their energy, and it certainly feels like you do. Now we see the Five of Cups here, so some of my Virgos, when you meet this person, you could also be, dealing with some sort of heartbreak or some sort of sadness. But what I love about the Five of Cups is she's kind of looking at what's been lost. She's been looking at that Three of Cups energy, but what she's not seeing, if she just pivots, is this Two of Cups energy, which I do feel is, right here, right? This person might be around you. You might not be noticing them. They could be a secret admirer, or it just could be something here that you're not quite expecting. All right, so let's see what else we need to know. All right, we see alchemist. So this is magician energy. So they see you as transformation of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So they see you as the alchemist. They see you as somebody who's relatively healed. They see you as somebody who, puts their ideas to work for them. They see you as, there's magic around you, Virgo. All right, and storyteller. This person also feels like you're really interesting and that you have an ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. So again, they love hearing about your past. They love hearing about your travels. And just your experiences. Like I do think they are quite taken by you, Virgo. And we see engineer. So an ability to give creative energy, a practical expression, and a talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So they see you in this energy. Again, I feel like they've been waiting for someone just like you, Virgo. And I feel like they bring this energy to the table as well. But they love that you're creative, but you're also practical. We see the Judgment card, Aries, Scorpio energy. So I do feel like there's divine guidance bringing you two together, Virgo. I also feel like this is a next level type love, or this is definitely a connection that has a lot of potential to up level. All right. And we see that this connection stretches your ability to give, receive, and hold emotion with greater depth and awareness. So this is coming into your life. The purpose is to expand your emotional capacity, Virgo. Ooh, all right. And we see this connection heightens your ability to sense alignment and misalignment. So you may also be really seeing, why other connections didn't work out for you. That, this type of connection where there's stability, there's security, there's somebody meeting you where you are or meeting you halfway is really something that's much more in alignment with you. Again, this person might be different than your usual type and expectations. And it does look like this person or this meeting occurs while you're focused on your own growth, Virgo. So you're focused on your own growth, goals, or healing, and the connection aligns with what you're already building. Yeah, it feels that way. It feels like that's mutual. It's really beautiful. All right, and at the bottom of the deck here, we see this connection prioritizes now over outcome. So there's not a whole lot of pressure over where this is going. I feel like I have two people that just kind of want to stay present, want to see where this goes. But again, I think that's the beauty of it. That's what allows this to grow at its own pace and in a way that's smooth and comfortable for both of you. All right, so let's see what else my Virgos need to know about this person or this connection. Okay, we see pay attention to signs and clues. The universe is talking to you. All right, we see open your heart, Virgo. So love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. Again, both of you, it feels like you both have been really kind of self-focused, healing, getting your finances, your health, whatever it is, your career in order. So Spirit's saying, don't forget the important part of, love and partnership, because this is what this person, this connection is offering. But continue to follow the path of ascension, Virgo. You're on the right path. And we see here that this is going to be a very healing connection, and it feels like that's going to be for both of you. So allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past, okay? So important dates here, we have February. So this is Aquarius Pisces energy, or Pisces Aquarius energy. It may be, someone could be born in February. You may look back and see that something important happened in February that helped bring you two together. But Spirit's saying for a lot of my Virgos, you're not really meant to know when this is coming in, because it's going to be different for all of you. All right, my lovely Virgos, I'm going to leave it here. Sending you love and light. Take care.